there, partner. Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse. Just let the Nile fly, man. What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
All right, that's good. Sound speed. All right, boys, we're back. Oof, new apartment.
All right,
let's go.
New studios.
HQ of 5, I think. 5 different places we've recorded.
Wow,
pretty good. But yeah, we're here. I've recorded one with Josh last week. Was toying with that setup. I don't know if you guys tuned in, but
Did you use the desk?
no, I went in the chair. I just posted up in the chair. Went big on my camera and then just put him in a corner. Seemed like a good compromise.
I like it.
It's literally like a FaceTime. Yeah. I was trying to think of a good way to put it. That's exactly. It's like you were on our FaceTime. Just a little higher quality camera on one of the ends. Sorry, Josh. But yeah, I mean, it's been
a while.
It's been a while. Been like 3 weeks. Took a little siesta last week. Took one off. You know, it's all right. But we're here. When we're here, we're family, and I'm juiced. This place, living on my own, it's nuts. It feels good. I feel guilty going and just eating my fucking parents' food and then coming back here.
No,
but
it's part of life, dude.
You're right. It is part of life. But yeah.
Speaking of, I'll run the dishwasher tonight. We got get all our stuff.
First run. Let's
First
see if it
run.
works. See if it works.
First run.
Yeah, I don't use I just been knives. I just been using knives and coffee cups, and every morning I just use the same two. Just like fuck it, I'll just hand wash.
I know we need to get more mugs that we can get in the rotation.
This is all in fucking dudes. And that's what it's like. I have the essentials. You know what I mean? I got
Right,
all the,
right.
we got the essentials now. I got the thing organizer, the utensil organizer.
Yeah.
You're just picking out of the bag, and I was like losing my mind. I was like, I can't do this much longer.
Bag picking.
But it's been fun. It's been a wild ride already. Was it week? 2 weeks?
2 weeks tomorrow, I think. When we stayed, it's been it was a tough move. That was tough. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I severely underestimated how big of my stuff was getting to like doorways and how tight this was.
Oh, I don't want
Like,
to say the top might be tighter, but it's
no,
a
it
bitch.
probably is. But I was like,
Yeah.
I thought I fucked up my bed frame because I thought I can push it through, and Ryan and I like jammed it. We're trying to jam it through there, and Ryan's like, "This is gonna work." I'm like, "No." So, I had to call. Dan had to come over. We had to take it all down, set it up. Dresser got through. That desk, Ryan and I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get that out. It took Dan 3 seconds to angle it and get it. It's
so
just
embarrassing.
I know.
Oh my God. It's
so
honestly,
bad.
It's kind of like the parallel park. I'm not trying to shit on you, but Boog,
I paralleled yesterday. No, yeah, you're way better. But I paralleled yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see.
But what was I gonna say?
Tough
Oh,
move, though? Yeah. I mean,
well, no. Then I came back here that Thursday night, and I had my mattress, and I don't know why I didn't tell Rye to help me bring it up here. That was literally getting the queen.
Oh, did you do it yourself?
I did it. I pushed my queen mattress all the way up here.
That's
I
brutal.
fucking was drenched.
Yeah.
I got it, but I was like, I'll never do anything harder than that. Pushing a queen mattress all the way up through
It's
that
a bitch because it
stairway.
catches on every. You gotta do like the knee bump push, the knee bump push.
And I was tugging through.
But
we did
funny
it.
You said sweating through it though. I just did it so dumb. I moved all my clothes here first, being like, I'll move in stages. Didn't even like set out clothes for work. I was just stupid. But as I'm moving, I've walked up these stairs probably 20 times. By the end of it, I'm like full just in my briefs, like shirts off, underwear is the only thing on, and I'm just huffing and puffing, sweat through everything. It was crazy. This place gets hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, it's good though.
Yeah.
We're Alameda boys. We're just loving the Alameda.
Sick. But yeah, I mean the move. Other than that, not horrible. Just a couple of quick fixes from old Danny boy, and
Yeah, just doing that, and then financially figuring out some stuff, but which we'll figure it out. But
some kinks to work out.
yeah, I'm glad. I do like this area. It's a nice little change of pace. I think we had a cool spot too.
Yeah, and I think a lot of things are walkable, which is nice.
Right.
Like my first weekend here, Saturday, I'm like, I'll go walk down to San Pedro, and I was like the easy way to go would just be down, is it Santa Clara or whatever, or the Alameda, but whatever it is, and take a left, and you're there. And I was like, I'll go down Montgomery and just pass the tank that way. Just bummed.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, this may have been a mistake. Then I had a San Jose burrito, which the over-under, 42 for the year on my number of San Jose burritos. I'm thinking the over. But had my first one, just the runs immediately. I was like, fuck, that's going to put a 2-week pause on me getting any of these. But I had one of those in a Pliny. I was like, this is living.
Oh yeah, you're a Pliny guy. I didn't know.
Pliny there's a beer, but it's Russian River, but it's
Do you get them at the Garrett? I noticed last night the Garrett has it.
Oh no, I didn't know that. No, I don't get them at that's like the only place I'll go because they have like the big steins. And
right.
Like, I know if I drink 2 of those, I'm feeling perfect. 2 of those in a burrito, and it's like, give me 2 hours to drive home, and I'm like, so good. Yeah, it's been nice. I mean, having Arch been nice. I don't know about for you, but for me, being able to go walk him, you know what I mean? Reset the brain, just.
Yeah, he's learning stairs, the smaller stairs, not the big stairs. Yeah. So that's good. You know, he likes the area. He likes the dog park.
Where's is that the dog?
Yeah, or just that park over there. Yeah, we go there every day, walk around, go on the grass and stuff. I'm not letting him off leash because it's not enclosed, and he's already. Did I tell you the time he jet for me?
No.
Yeah, I was.
Benny.
I told Boog this. He's not the biggest fan of the heat, so he'll come outside, and if it's hot, he's kind of like, okay, I'm done. I want to go in. So we do a lap, and we had
here.
Yeah, we do a lap.
This happened here.
Oh yeah, no, this was last Monday. Yeah, this was last Monday. I'm going the tan walk, no shirt walk.
So he's just collar only then, right?
No. He was in his harness. So we're walking, and I'm trying to get my UVs in, whatever, trying to tan.
Right.
Pop top pack. It's like 1:00. Park is actually kind of packed.
Is that when I was leaving for work? Was that I was here for work and I was leaving? You were like, UV.
Yeah. It might have been that. Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, it was last Monday. So we're walking, and I'm trying to get him to do at least a mile, just kind of tire him out. So we're probably at 3/4 of a mile, and we've probably walked 4 laps or 4 or 5 laps around this thing. And every time we get to the stairs to go back up, he's tugging. He's right, I'm done. I'm like, no, Arch, one more. Come on, one more. And he's doing his, he's panting and stuff. But he's kind of excited. So I think he either just took in a dump or I wasn't paying attention. I was walking. We're all the way at the far end of the park now, over by whatever street that is, Wilson. I don't know what it is, but we're at the far end in comparison to where our place is. And I had a loose grip on the leash, and I turned and I wasn't even paying attention, and he just fucking darts at this dog, and I'm like, fuck! I'm like, Arch! He runs to the dog, then he just starts sprinting in zigzags just around the park. I'm like, and then I'm running after him. Everyone's looking. I'm running after him, shirt off, trying to get it. He jets with the leash just trailing. He runs up onto the sidewalk and goes up to like where that walkway is, goes up to the walkway, and he's trying to find our place, and he sprints, and then I get here, and he's looking to see which one's ours. He's like, I'm like, it's this way. Yeah. I'm like, it's this way, buddy. It's this way. It's this way. And then I was like, all right, you're done. And he's like, oh, I was.
So
like,
he ran back though?
He ran back. Yeah.
That is so fucking funny. Oh my God. That's, I mean, what tier level embarrassment is that?
Oh,
Shirt,
it was.
shirt off,
It was.
This guy thinks he's sick. Can't
bad.
even control his dog.
It was pretty bad.
Fuck, that's
pretty
hilarious. I mean, that's like Duke used to get out in the old days and maybe 5-pound dog, and it was like a rabbit. Like all of us would be out there like diving across our lawn trying to snatch this dog. And it's just, they're too fast.
He would do that at Ida Price, and I'd get pissed. I'm like, one time I had to literally like form tackle him to get him down because it was like 7:30 at night. We were playing Chuck It, and I'm like, all right, dude, let's go. And at around like the 45-minute mark with that is when he starts going like for sticks, and he's like, okay, he just
picked
gets
up a stick on our walk the other day and dragged it for like 20 feet. And I was like, okay.
No. I usually yank it from him, but no, he did that at I did a total like parent or TS thing. I not physical, but we're at Ida Price, and he wasn't listening. I mean, he literally just kept trying to eat this stick, and he likes baseballs, like to show him baseball and stuff, and he wasn't. And I'm like, fuck this, Arch. I'm like, fuck you, I'm leaving. And I literally got up and I walked down the third base line behind like the bullpen, and he like ran up and was like looking. He's like, is he actually gonna go? He's gonna go. And then he ran, and then he's like right behind me running up without the stick. I'm like, oh, so you think when I'm done you're gonna fucking
piece of shit.
Yeah.
That is a total parent.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I'm out. See you, bud. Have fun. Yeah. Have fun living at Ida Price, a-hole.
IPMS, man. That's all you. Yeah, that dog he's quite the character. Yeah. A lot of personality on.
Yes, that's some personality.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you've dog sat for the old boy once or twice.
The Neff.
Getting big too, I might add.
I know.
Big. Boog, what you been at? Wow. I didn't even realize. Didn't realize you had it on. That is sick. Those are big.
Yeah.
This is just my Reno one.
Oh, I thought that was your CC. Yeah, I thought that was the CC.
Yeah, I thought it was
That's
at first.
sick.
I was like, that took a while.
I like that. When did you get? Have you had that for a while?
Yeah.
You didn't wear that during the coaching season, though.
I was gonna wear it to a little bit of game, but I was just like, no. But yeah, I've just been wearing it recently. I think I'm gonna start wearing it to work too.
Yeah, why not?
Stunt.
You actually stalk and be careful because you can get sleeved easy.
Stalked and shit?
Not stalking, but like handling shit. Like if any weight gets. Have you ever seen a picture of someone who's been sleeved?
What's that?
It's when your ring gets caught. I mean, you don't handle. I mean, you're not like pushing actual like weight. It would never happen to you. But these guys, like let's say a roofer, will have his ring on and not be wearing gloves, and like let's say he's about to like fall off, like he's like grabbing onto something, right? Or like he's hanging onto the roof, whatever it may be, and he slips and falls. The ring, it's hard to talk. The ring gets caught on your skin because it doesn't slide off easy, and it just sheaths your skin. Just pulls like a perfect sheath of skin off, and you're just like left with like a skeletal bone there. It is so like, look at it. It's the craziest thing ever. That won't happen to you. Sorry for the tangent, but no. Yeah, it's like real like guys in warehouses. It happens to. Shit, you're good. How's work been going though? I mean, were they welcoming when you came back from the shoulder? Were you getting the cold shoulder right off the get?
You know, it was kind of here and there with who I was talking to. A lot of people were excited. You know, higher ups.
Not so much.
Higher ups, not so much. You know, I don't know what that's about, but it's been going all right. I actually had a little situation recently where I was kind of just like. I was like going, and I was like building a lot of momentum, and then they basically told me all the stuff you've been doing is for nothing. So,
what do you mean?
Just like with these like quota brands, and like I was.
How is it for nothing though?
Because basically I was told our quota brands are these, and then I like went hard and like done early, and like, it
right.
was just like gonna be like the rest of the month just making extra money. And then yesterday, after I did all that yesterday, they were like, yeah, our quota brands are actually this and not that.
How did they switch on you, or did you just...
Well, no, they like, I was told something by one person, and then someone higher up came in 6 days later.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, but...
So you got the rest of the month to hit those ones then, is what you're... I mean, that's...
Yeah, and it won't be that hard, but...
But still, you just did all the work, and then...
I felt really, like...
Like, let's go.
Yeah,
that's hard. That's a hard point to reach at work, where you're like, got some actual motivation. You're like, I got some shit done. Let's go. We got some momentum. Oh, I'd kill him. There's no way.
But yeah, then I go to Manteca Friday for a little softball day.
That's the next thing I was going to ask. Have they had you going out to any of these outings? Because before you were making the trip, you were like, seemed like you were the next man up. You were making some trips up.
Wait, you're on a softball team?
Just like a work outing, though, right?
Yeah, it's for work. It's a work thing. Like we have a new brand or a new
Right. You were doing more of those, right? You were before you got hurt. You were doing some of those. Did they like?
Wait,
cut
what
you
did you?
off
What
of
did
those?
you? What did you text in the group chat? Like, is this what you're? Didn't they like take you guys somewhere or something?
It's Friday. We're going to Manteca Field of Dreams where I played D-backs.
Yeah,
and,
sick. Sick.
The new people who were like distributing for it, they're like putting this on, and they've done it before with like one of their promotions, and it's like the more you sell, the more like raffle tickets you get, and they have like really good raffle prizes. But they're just doing like a kickoff since we're like new to their brands.
Right.
And so I guess
Just like a welcoming.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be like a pretty extravagant thing, like it's a tournament style like thing.
Are you on a team or what is it like?
Yeah, I'll be on a team. We all get there and like put it together. But my only worry is like anything out here. I'm kind of.
It's
You're
not
fine.
your. It's your left.
Yeah.
Oh, then you're fine.
Just move your feet, get in
No,
front
that's
of
what
it.
I was thinking.
It's
Yeah. But like,
you're
if
so
it's-
much
if
more
it's up there,
athletic.
if it's up there, I'm letting it go.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be instinct. You're just gonna go for it. You know what I mean? You're not even gonna think about it.
Shouldn't you be worried about your swing?
No, I was swinging at T-randos and it's all good.
Oh.
And swinging the golf club. I feel like the finish is what's mostly important. I feel like
I'm just not gonna fucking. I'm just gonna keep in it. But yeah, it'll be.
softball swing. Finish low on the shoulder.
That's sick.
I kind of want to put one out though.
Did you ever in D-backs?
No, just inside the park. But I heard the fences are pretty short.
Oh yeah,
Shorter,
yeah. They're like 250 or something like that.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
in some of the fields, they're like 250. Others are like 300. But like, it's so weird because like it's like turf, right? The infield. But if you are playing 90-foot bases, the base goes into the outfield. Like the turf's like
Right.
The bag is on the green grass of the outfield. It's like, what are we doing? So you have to like run through the dirt infield. It's like,
I don't know. Is softball 90-foot bases?
no,
though?
it's
I don't
not.
think
No,
so.
It's
oh.
60. It's yeah.
Oh, you're saying it?
I'm
Like,
just saying, yeah. When we played one tournament there, 'cause our coach was like these guys are begging, like, Coach, we want to hit bombs. So, because like Boog's saying, it's short. They're like, all right, let's do one Field of Dreams tournament, and it's like a bandbox, wood bat. Like these guys were just poking shit out. It was so crazy. It was really fun. Oh, good times.
Yeah, a lot of memories there. We played in a monsoon against our rival when the Giants clinched against the Phillies.
Wow, 2010.
Scootero?
No, that was the Cardinals against 2010.
Damn, you guys, I had my memory for that shit. No idea. Zero idea. But yeah, Manteca is the best. Like you're saying, rainy ass day, but it was still like you're playing a Field of Dreams. Everyone was like, what?
How far is Manteque's? Like 2.5, 2?
No, it's actually just like an hour 10.
I just
Oh, really?
today.
I always thought it
Would've
was like.
stalked it.
Do you is it traffic in the morning like at like 7?
Yeah, it's not gonna be bad though. It's not horrible.
If I have to get there like 8:30.
You have to get there at 8:30.
What time would you leave? The Mountain View area.
Yeah, 8:30, 6:50 to be safe. There's accidents because that's the thing. Like the construction, they've been doing construction on those roads forever, and so there's like no shoulder, and so if there's an accident, you're just
8:30 in the
goodbye to
morning?
the lane, you know.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have traffic.
Yeah. I mean, there's, normal traffic, but it usually gets pretty quick. Like I said, I went to Stockton today. I mean, how much of a joke is this? We're running, as I call it, the skeleton crew. We had 8 people down to half overnight, and it's just like, what are we doing? 4 of us trying to run stuff, but they're like, hey, we're trying to get rid of this building in Stockton. Really need someone to go. I'm the only one that's been there. And they're like, can you just go one last time? Like, just show the contractors everything. I'm like, sure. You know what I mean? So contractor sends, he's like, I'll be there at 11 a.m. And I'm like, awesome. Like, perfect. So we lost our work van when we switched companies, and I don't think we're going to have one. So I'm like, fuck, I got to take my gas. Like I said, I was telling you, my gas guzzling car all the way up to Stockton. I was like, this is a joke. But like I said, my Black Bear Diner stop makes it all.
I was going to ask about the BBD.
We get this new company. Is that our door shutting? What the fuck?
What?
It's always like it's our neighbor's door, but like you can hear.
Yeah, I know. Like the garage doors too.
Yeah. Even when they're walking up steps, I'm like, is someone walking up the steps? Like Todd's asleep. Nope, you live in a townhouse now, you fucking idiot. But so I'm going and I'm about to leave, and they're like, hey, hold up, like we think we got a company car from the new company that you can take up there, so you don't have to take your own. I'm like, fuck. Like,
shit, is it fleet managed?
Yeah.
Oh.
They monitor everything. Like,
you can thank Kudamat for he worked at Samsara and then he's at another place now.
Call him and tell him I think he's a giant piece of shit. They track everything, and I don't know.
It's for companies to like save money, so like you can't. They know how much fuel's in your stuff. They know everything about the car.
They take a picture when you get in. Like it's absolutely insane.
You basically have Big Brother watching you.
Yeah, exactly. 100% of the time, and they track how fast you're going. It's just like you fucking cruise control at 65. Like here we go.
Right.
And so I'm like, God.
So you didn't go Black Bear?
Couldn't.
Wow.
And so from now on, I'm a no company vehicle man. I was like, I knew as soon as I got in there, I was like, fuck. But I'm like, how do you get it? You know what I mean? How do you, without being suspect, say?
See, I used to have that dilemma with when I worked at that home and garden shop in
I forgot
in fucking Woodside.
That is hilarious.
Like every couple of times, like driving, like, I'd be fucking hungry, and it'd be like, but I'm in like a van with the logo on it. I'm like, I can't like stop at Jack right now and just like, especially someone like. Because Woodside's a pretty small town vibe. So if they see that, like, oh, hey, you're, yeah, your van was at Jack in the Box,
for about 20 minutes yesterday. Yeah.
So I'm like, sometimes like, oh, I really want to stop and just chill, but I'm like, no, I can't.
No, you can't. And I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, fucking never again.
But I did that fucking when I worked at that fucking shitty gym, and we had to do marketing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like my manager, who was a jackass, but he was like, I want to, it was right when Find My Friends had come out. It was probably like, Find My Friends probably like a year old. He's like, hey, add me. I want to like know where you guys. I'm like, no. I'm like, that's
crazy.
Like, no, because what we would do is like, you would do the marketing, and then like we kind of caught on like, hey, this is like basically what it was I would be, if I worked 8 to 5, from 8 until my lunch, I'd be making calls, like basically just like bullshit calls. Hey, this is Todd from City Sports. Blah, blah, blah. And you'd try to make 70 of those a day.
There's nothing more annoying than fucking thinking about a membership and then getting called from.
Oh, exactly.
Holy shit.
Exactly. And then you'd be in our call log.
Yeah.
And then, so then the next half would be like, oh, this is your marketing. So I would take. That's when I would take like the 2-week free passes, and I'd have this tent, or the little tent I would set up with a table, and I'd go like in front of a Marshall's or in front of somewhere and like look like an idiot and be like, oh, would you like, hey, do you go to the gym? Like, and then spend 3 hours doing that and maybe get 4 or 5 names. But then we kind of caught on. We're like, fuck this. Like, let's just go chill during that time. We could write fake numbers. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But we would go to like on Saturdays. One time, me and this guy were like, all right, let's go to downtown Mountain View and just like start chugging drinks.
That's crazy.
So we literally went and just like we went to this dive bar and just chilled for like an hour, just drinking Ronas. And then literally he was like, dude, and he was like a smaller guy. He's like, I'm fucked up. I gotta go back. I'm like, oh my god. So I went back and then I took my lunch and I was fine. And he's like, dude, I'm like struggling.
I just gotta
right
go
now.
home. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking funny. And was he in that job for? Was he a younger guy or an older?
Yeah,
guy?
we were all young. I mean, the trainers and the main guy were way older, but no. And then I was like, okay, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like we have some engineers at my work that have been there 25 plus years, and so they're like, they show you all the ways to skirt around things, and you're like, I don't think we should be doing this. And like, I've done it this way for 30 years, and they're just gaming the system. It's hilarious to see. Fuck, I was gonna say something else about shit. I forget. God, what were you just saying? I had
City Sports.
Oh,
the Mountain View.
Yes. Along the same lines of just bailing. In Reno, when I was doing comedy, they would have us barking, which is the same thing you're doing, right? You go out and you like try and be like, "Oh, got a show tonight."
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they'd send us down to Riverwalk District, and like these people are there for like a nice night out on the town. Like they don't need someone yelling at their face, but like, you know, like it's kind of like a rite of passage. Like all the like New York, it's huge.
Right?
Everyone talks about, like,
everyone in New York.
You know what I mean? Like they talk
free show tonight.
Exactly. And that's what we do. Two tickets, hey, free comedy. And then people like, tell me a joke. Be like, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? It was like kind of fun, but like it really just like made you get out of your shell, which was better than anything else.
Right.
But like, I hated doing it. But he'd be like, we get you some stage time. You know what I mean, at a legit club, like most of the people are like only doing open mics, like dying to get to a club. And he's like, work the door and do this. Like, we'll get you some stage. It's like awesome. Like that's cool. So was doing it. And then for like 3-4 months in, he like stiffed me on stage time for a weekend. It was like, I was like, yo, what the like what the fuck? And so, I think it was like a Saturday we were barking. We were a Friday, Saturday.
That's such a cool term, barking.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go bark tonight.
I mean, it was just like it was a shitty thing to do because you would see people from. It's like a college. As much as it's not a college town, it's a college town. So it's
right.
Like, I would be down there, and like some people that like were in my classes would be like, "Oh, that's cool, you do comedy," and some people would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Yeah, it was weird, but pretty cool. But anyways, stiffs me on stage time, and I'm like that's fine. Like it's 5 minutes. I'm like, you can't give me a 5. Like this is crazy. And so the next weekend he's like, I didn't, you know, I mean, did not say anything, but he just goes, hey, like say, you know what I mean, just business as usual. It's like, oh, like here are your flyers for tonight. Like if you go bark for a little bit and like, you know what I mean, come back and then we get you set up. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. So I just fucking went to the Riverwalk District, took the flyers, threw them all in a trash can, and just went and sat, had a fat burger, had a beer, came back, did my 5, and was like, all right, see you later, Wayne. Hey, take it easy. Sorry, buddy. Got you back. Sucker. But he called me 2 weeks ago. I was like, hey, you still doing comedy? You want to come down? 2 weeks? I was like, nah, man, I'm good. I've been out the game for quite some time.
Wow. Speaking of, we got to... we're close to the Improv now. We should just go down there and see him. I'm
down. I got a love-hate with comedy. I really do. I feel like I gotta, like I got in ground floor with Shane Gillis. You know what I mean? Like I was a Shane Gillis fan long before. Andrew Scholl, same thing for like years before they hit the mainstream. And it's like they hit the mainstream and you're like,
I know.
Do I have to start hating them? It's like I can't.
I literally was...
Fuck. What do you do, Boog?
No, I did that with not to sound like. Well, I was early on Nelk. You know that, but yeah, I think Jesse. I think Jesse's the best one of it. But I was kind of early because literally in the dorms, I was watching like Kevin Hart stuff, and he's still like I hadn't hit it like big yet. Like people knew who. I was like, oh, Joe, you hear this guy Kevin Hart? And he's like, no. I'm like, dude, this guy's actually kind of funny. And then we were like,
That's
we were lit. I know.
He had popped. For the record, Kevin Hart had popped in 2013.
Yeah, this was like in 2012. He had 2 specials. He had his 2 specials. He wasn't like big in any movies yet.
No, he definitely wasn't.
He wasn't like Kevin Hart. He was like that's he had.
But he had the meme where he's looking like
right.
that.
That was from one of his specials. Yeah. So he had like the 2 like I'm a something little man and and then so we watched those. And I'm like, oh, like this guy's actually funny. And then like he had like a YouTube thing on a YouTube show like on his tour like with his guys, and then he ended up doing. Jay and I went to see him on his like one big tour in the SAP
his stadium.
Yeah.
Crazy. But
that was like 2 years later.
John was just early because he was always. I give him credit where credit's due. He was always watching comedy, and we shared a room for until he was a senior and moved out. You know what I mean? But he would sit there with headphones in, and he would just laugh. And it was fucking. If you ask, I mean, he'll probably remember it. But if you ask Mikey, it's like a traumatic thing in our like. You just be trying to sleep, and you hear. Like, what the fuck are you laughing at? A lot of Whose Line Is It Anyway? But a lot of Kevin Hart. A lot of early Kev Hart. So good. Yeah, I mean, he was always comedy.
That's crazy.
That, and he was big into MTV, not necessarily like the Next and all that, but like just actually like the music on MTV. I feel like he watched a lot of, and like that would lead into like they'd sometimes play music at night, but MTV like 4 a.m. would go into Girls Gone Wild advertisements. And so you'd wake up, you'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like, and there's no way of knowing. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. Like you don't have a cell phone yet, so you can't get a gauge on time. You can't. You're just waking up to a gift. Some weeks it's fucking crazy.
That's so good.
What a wild time. Oh, good time.
MTV. Shout out.
I mean, dude, Next might be the greatest show. Parental Control, I'm sure we've talked about it. It's Room Raiders is crazy. Room Raiders was the craziest one ever.
Well, we watched those, but we were into all the dating shows. But I think VH1 did the dating shows.
VH1, yeah, because you guys would watch like Shot at Love, and, like
Rock of Love.
Like Rock of Love. That's a crazy era.
They were just talking about Steve-O had Bret Michaels on, and they're. Steve-O was because Steve-O is MTV. I think MTV might have done that one, but Bret Michaels was saying like, yeah, like they had to cut out so much shit from that.
You can't put that on television. Like it's a crazy thought. Was there any of those that you got into more so than the others? Were you a Flavor of Love type guy?
I watched it, but I didn't really understand.
I feel like, you were so young. You would just be quoting shit, not knowing what you were saying. That's crazy. So young. Yeah, no, I mean, you guys did Jersey Days.
Jersey Shore is the greatest reality show ever. Ever.
You think?
Oh yeah. The one-liner, even like they put it on Twitter, the one-liners from that are like, it's just so
good.
Fucking good. Like I sent it the other day to Tay, and like Mike calling a cab company. What's the name? Situation. And he's like, no, what situation? He brings the man in. It's like, it's so fucking stupid.
It is retarded. And Vinny's trying to be a comedian now, and
he was just trying to be a stripper. He's trying to be a comedian.
Not funny. It's hard. It's a tough listen. Old Vin Dog. But I feel like he's the most normal out of all those guys. You know what I mean? Like
Pauly D's like successful DJ and fucking lives it up in Vegas.
But would he be successful?
No, but I mean, Vinny wouldn't be doing the comedy thing.
No. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like he's just the most not Jersey out of all of them. Maybe that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, just such a time in history is Jersey Shore.
I miss it.
Ugh.
That 07 to 2011 window, Ed Hardy shirts, True
nice
Religion jeans.
During that time would have been a hoot. say what you want, do what you want. Not that I'm not saying what I want, but hey, who knows?
It was a lot crazier.
Yeah. And I just even go back like Facebook. I mean, you guys weren't really on Facebook back in the day, so you definitely don't have this issue. But
wrong. Yeah.
they do the memories. So like,
yeah.
on Facebook, and like, it is crazy.
Mitchell sent me some pictures of like that I'm in or something that
Dude,
I.
it's absolutely insane. Some of the shit that I would say, and like,
that you would say, or
like never, like derogatory. You know what I mean? Like
statuses. Is that what it is? Your status.
Like my status update, but they just be like, "What? Like out of pocket? Yo, like this is crazy. Like, what in the fuck?" So like, I've been erasing, but like the worst part
I've been erasing.
The worst part, you can't even, because you get like comments, like what you commented don't, and like we'd have full blown just like conversations where I'd fucking throw bag around like it was nothing. Like it was like absolutely insane. Like it was every post. And I was like I can't even go through. Like there's too many of these. Like I mean, it was wild. But like so you could like no one bat an eye. You know what I mean? Like there was no, until we got to like sophomore year when Matt got in trouble, got suspended for calling two girls a fruit. Like it was an Instagram photo a day, and he was like the picture you're supposed to post that day was fruits, and so he took a picture of the two lesbian girls in our class who he was friends with, mind you, and like they were like,
see, we never got that. Was early Instagram.
Yeah.
See, we literally as we graduated in 2012, we graduated. That's when Instagram like just became a thing, and no one like had
no. But so anyways, like those girls are like friends with me and Matt. They were like, oh, like it's harmless. Like we know Matt. Like he didn't mean any harm by it. You know what I mean? Like just being funny. Another girl was like, no, like something needs to be done. 100%. Got him suspended.
Big Al had to do something.
Yeah, suspended him for 3 days. Missed one game of baseball. His parents bought him his first car during that time. They're like, well, perfect. You're suspended. Let's use this time to get you a nice new whip. Nice Cadillac.
The Caddy.
The CTS. God damn. The miles I put in on that bad boy. But yeah, I don't know where we came from on that tangent, but here we are.
Nostalgia.
Fuck. Boog, when's the last dose of nostalgia you had? Anything good? Anything fucking bring you back? Any smells bring you back? Smells are the thing that
bring it back.
Let's
talk about nostalgia, Boog.
Off the top, honestly. I mean,
no, nothing. You haven't had a good Coke slurp and just went, fuck, that brought me back to 2013.
No, I've actually been off the soda and the fast food.
Yeah, that's
good.
Did you hear about his new plan? He's joining a comp.
The boy Rykow's doing this 6-week sprint to summer, and I was like, I'll throw my hat in the ring.
Yeah,
it's to win $1,000.
What's okay?
I can't be in it. I've already
break down all the parameters. I want to know.
Well,
Jim, you can get in this.
Nose to tail. Well, I gotta hear what it's about. It's just
basically it's like 6 weeks where I coaches you and you do a diet and then you keep up your work with your workouts, and then you're a part of like a Facebook community, and then like you post like updates and like shit like that, and then like I guess like basically it's like whoever has like the best before and after photo, and like kind of like Ryan's discretion on like who wins it.
That's what I was gonna ask.
And then,
so Rise the.
Well, yeah, and like I talked to the Rye today. I'm like, one, I couldn't do it, and two, if I won, I wouldn't. It's not good if you're paying the guy that you work out with, and
that's true. Not good for business. Yeah. I like that. So I mean, essentially, if you're a fat slob of shit and you really put your mind to this, you have a better. I'm not saying you. I'm saying
right.
In general, you. Yeah.
No, but I was actually like, because it was a few weeks ago. I knew I had like needed to get in shape, and then I was with T-Rando and we were talking about it, and then so I started the no fast food, no soda, and then I cut rice out. I was doing like basically just like meat, cheese.
Oh, rice too. That's crazy.
You got to cut the cheese out. Cut the cheese, man.
That
Well,
is,
no, carnivore you can do cheese, eggs.
sure, it's animal byproduct.
But
What are you
then
gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?
but I
Raw
was,
though, gotta be raw cheese.
I was doing that, and then he's like, he posted that, and I was like, oh well, I was already like kind of getting back like into it, so
Right.
might as well.
Where are you working out at?
I haven't said probably just 24, but I
Do you have
need
Do you have a membership?
that.
Go to the one over here where Mitch goes. You guys can do it together. Mitch needs to do it. A little sprint to the wedding.
Is he doing it?
I'm gonna text him. I think Rye was texting him too.
Damn, is that offensive? Hey, come do my program. You think
No, I mean that's a good 6-week program leading up to your wedding. I think you
Sure, when is his wedding?
July 19th.
Have they sent out the actual invitations?
Yeah, I think so.
I respond.
I don't think I responded. I gotta respond to that. I think it's like
don't
I think
know
it's
if I
it's sometime in May.
I
Isn't
mean,
it that?
they know I'm going, but it's
yeah.
like I need to let them know. Give me the most expensive steak you got,
You
So that's interesting. So I'm trying to think. $1,000 cash prize.
Well, I think he's still deciding. I think it depends on like how many people sign up.
And do you have to pay to get in? How much?
$250.
$250 to get in. 6 weeks, and he's giving you all the workouts, all the meal plans, tailored to you. So he's not going to be giving you the same meal plan as you said. Rando's doing it.
No. I just said.
Oh, you were talking with him about it.
Well, I was talking about just basically back in shape.
Right. But I mean, you shouldn't be on the same meal plan as. I mean, I don't know who.
Well, no,
like
it's
somebody
all.
else,
It's
you know
like
what I mean?
you
Or is he,
take.
like taking all of it into
Yeah, like you take
consideration
your
and
weight and like you take like
customizing it for you.
what you're supposed to intake calorie wise a day, then you eat a deficit. You can either do that carb cycle or this other one that I don't know. I forget what it is.
Damn. And so, is there any part of you that's gonna fucking hit like a?
It's got to be it's no alc for 6 weeks.
I don't know about that, but
Just give me that 250 now, baby.
This is what you go on a water
if you just straight up drink tequila, lime, and salt,
Oh,
fucking-
yeah.
I like that.
And you can handle just tequila, lime, and salt?
I'm not gonna use the word, but this fill in the blank.
I like that. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know. I like that though. I mean, I think that's a good little challenge.
I like it too. I told Ryan today that our workout, I was like, that's
Smart.
cool.
It's a good way to get people into. You go on a 48-hour water fast before your last freaking picture and just be shred city. How do you not win the grand? I mean, fuck
Shred.
it.
That's a
Bro.
good point. That's a good point.
Fuck it. Cheat to sister. That's what it's all
If
about.
you win the grand, you gonna donate it all to Trough?
I mean, I must say, I think I'm gonna knock it out of the park.
I like that. You're always. I feel like you're the guy that needs a challenge. You know what I mean? It's like if it's too easy, you're like, fuck it. Like I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I'm the same way. I'm like I'm not putting any thought into this because it requires no thought. Like I'm not giving it. But it's like once you get something that's like, ooh, okay. You know what I mean? And there's something on the line. There's people to go against. It's in a Facebook group where you're just. I'd be shredding these fuckers in the comments. Oh my god.
Well, see, that's the thing.
You fat
I think
fuck.
it's more of a community.
No, you're trying to uplift and be like, yeah, keep.
You
That's-
can
yeah,
do
that's
it,
the
Janet.
thing.
You can
Exactly.
do
That's
it.
the thing. Honestly, like
You just fucking.
it might not help me out competition wise, but like I'm trying to like take my first pick, basically go into zero dark 30 mode, and then
I like that.
I don't need to be telling people shit. They don't need to be telling me shit. I'll talk to Rye.
It's even better too. It's because like it's that final transformation, or is that part of the thing? Do you have to? Is Ryan gonna make you post in the group
I think that's
for accountability? But it would be nice to just post the first one and then just be like, "You fucking pussies!" Shred it out.
I
of
told
you.
Rye the monster you created can't join it. The Frankenstein, the Toddy Stein.
You think there's ever a time where you don't work out as much, or are you think this is like regiment?
No, this is I don't. If I don't work out, I don't. I get like, I don't know, antsy. I'd say like it's more therapeutic for me
for sure,
in a sense.
Yeah, I get so much anxiety when I don't. You know what I mean? Like I've just been cooped up for.
Like last week, like
I'm losing it.
No, yeah, like last week when I had the offsite and I couldn't work out, and I was like, and like eating because I ate like shit last week the whole time. I'm like if I eat like shit, I know I could work out. I'm like, that's fine. But now I'm like I'm like,
right?
This is
not
such
either of them.
right, yeah. So no, we're back.
Love that. Yeah, I know. I walk in and I like. Got pasta, fucking Maggia, just leftovers for days. Todd's got fucking 8 stacks of ground turkey. I'm like, wow, I'm a fucking fat piece of shit. Came home, just made quesadillas for lunch. Just so much cheese, Boog. So much cheese.
Stacks.
So good. That's like the one good thing about here was like, the reason I was so sold is I can come home for work damn near every day and it not be a
You know what
total
I was thinking
burden.
on that, though? I thought about it while back, but on that like whole diet thing, like, did you notice that Todd and I both got really sick multiple times during the winter?
Wow.
You think that's some correlation?
Wow.
Well, we live together, so yeah. Like when we got COVID.
No,
I'm just
he's
saying,
talking like recent. Remember how Rye was sick, like basketball season? Rye was
Yeah, and I got
Pretty
sick
sick.
too.
Didn't you get sick like twice in like like 4 weeks?
It was like back, yeah.
was like that flu
I well, no,
that was
I think it
going
was.
around,
I think
or-
it was one thing, but I thought I beat it like for 2 days, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm good." And then the third day, I'm like, "Fuck, it's just back." And we're like with a
So you're
vengeance.
thinking maybe eating healthy, too healthy is not the greatest. You probably got to turn on a light now. Fuck, it got dark.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say it's the thing to keep your eye on.
I like that. Hey, moderation, even moderation and moderation, man.
I mean, I will, and I don't know about you guys. This week on my work call this morning, everyone's allergies has been through the
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
roof,
That started like last Saturday when I went into
which
that
is pretty.
to
It's
work.
pretty late in the
I was
in the
gonna say,
season.
but it's been. I think it's because it's been so hot that stuff's finally starting to fall.
Right.
And then it's been a little. It's like been windy at night and shit. But like last Saturday, this guy came in when I was working. He's like, just
Yeah,
like
I've
you
been
could
bad.
See it in his face. He's like, I'm so stuffed. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, I just came from Morgan Hill. He's like, I'm fucked up. I was
Yeah.
like, yes, you are.
no,
What
my eyes have been
Christ.
itchy too.
Yeah, no, that shit.
But I've only been sick twice. That's both times, both in the winter.
Something to keep an eye on.
something to keep.
I always get a winter cough. Always.
See, I feel like the last 2 years I've gotten pretty sick. And like other than that though, like I wasn't getting sick really at all, but the last 2 years have been pretty brutal. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's me. I don't know what. I got to move this a little bit.
Cut. Okay.
December 2019 is the sickest I've ever been in my entire life. Probably COVID. Pre-COVID.
Oh, pre-COVID. You said 2019. Yeah, there's a lot of people like.
Jake had that.
Yeah, there's Tom Giebler, like one of my dad's good for. He was like the equipment guy at Dansby's, like 400 fucking pounds, just a unit. I mean, sorry, no
Unit.
disrespect, it's probably 350, but a unit. And it was same
B.
thing.
Bennett.
December, they just like
Beat that out. What time? Time check 48:15.
He doesn't
what is
watch.
it?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, hey,
Wow.
but they
Wow.
he's like never had kids, never had a spouse, but like they just like people are like we haven't heard from him in like 5 days and just
Oh no.
found him in his house fucking dead. I was like, fuck. That was December 2019, same thing, but like I'm sure it was. And you got that OG strain was fucking people
Bro,
up.
I literally, my dad was like, this is the craziest thing. Like, he like tried to get me to like drink Gatorade because I had a game and just like get up. And I literally like took 2 sips, sat there, started profusely completely
Oh,
sweating, and
there's
then just
nothing
started
worse.
yakking, and it was like
Ay.
I went, got it fucking. They gave me medicine that stopped me from throwing up. I still played though, because I'm just fucking.
But when you feel the
So
sweat, it's like goes from the sweat,
Bro.
and then it like you feel your like the glands in the back, and you're like,
I hate that.
oh my god, and then just fucking.
Like,
nothing.
literally,
Here we go.
it was crazy thing.
I don't mind throwing up though. I got to be completely honest.
No, it's honestly, I think it's the worst thing for my
Really?
body to do. Oh, 100%.
Like drinking.
The worst thing.
There's maybe 15% of the time when I drink, I don't throw up. Just like even like 3-4 beers, it's like if I try to lay in bed and I'm just like the slightest bit like, I'm like, just go pull a trigger.
No,
real quick.
see,
Just
yeah,
rip-
like
No, I
that.
can't.
No,
Let
see,
it
like
go.
Mitch would do that. I'm like, dude, that's
Oh,
God, I
I've only
can't.
pulled trigger
fuck.
like twice, and it was both. Honestly, I don't know if you feel this. Like that's like the only times where like my nose is really burned. You get that?
Like when like
When you
the
pull trig?
acids, yeah, the acids coming out.
I've never in my life pulled
It's 'cause
trig.
you're
I'll
just
never
stretching
pull
so
trig.
hard, and it's just like going.
Ah.
Like, I could fucking grab you
Ew.
without even.
Uh,
You've really got to try. But like back in the day, like because that's what we would get hammered. Like obviously you don't know how much you're drinking. You're 16 years old. You're fucked up, and like we would just be like, all right, fucking pull like hit the ejecto button. But like there'd be times where like our friends were like, this guy's probably gonna need to go to the hospital. You know what I mean? Like if we let this alcohol sit, he's gonna need to go to the hospital. So like I've pulled trig 4 friends before.
Oh,
oh,
God.
what? And let's get into that story.
Thing and mouth.
Yeah, what
dude.
the fuck?
Dude, it's
That's
like
the
a
episode.
blackout.
Thinking
Tazz to the
mouth.
mouth.
Tazz to the mouth.
I gotta write that.
Thingy in mouth.
And I'm gonna omit names because this person is since completely sober and changed his whole entire life around. Tazz in mouth. All right, perfect. So we're again 16 years old. Yeah, must have been 16 years old, and I'll tell you why I know this.
16.
We had a hookah and we weren't old enough to buy it. And so what did we do? We went to our 18-year-old friend, Joseph Gatelli, and he did it for us. We pick him up on a fucking, this is like a crazy, you can't let me forget where we're going with the pulling trig, but I got to tell the hookah story. So
Was this our senior year then?
yeah, your senior
Okay.
year. Yeah, he's 18. He was 8. He bought it for. He must have been 18. So it must have been senior year. But anyways, we're trying to get one. And we're like, we don't want to spend like a ton. We're sophomores in high school, like just dumb as fuck. Like this is stupid, and my parents will absolutely murder me if they knew this was going on. Like so bad. I feel so guilty. One of those things. But anyways, we pick up Joe, and like we go into Paramount Imports and we're like looking at all of them and like we're like trying to be discreet because we're like, fuck, we don't want to like
Tell Joe, yeah.
exactly, right, and then like get kicked out and then we can't get one, so we're like, get that one right there. And so I'm pretty sure he ended up getting the complete wrong one. And like we're like, whatever, like it was in the price range. It was like, whatever, let's go. Single hose. We were looking for a 2 hose. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? Beggars can't be choosers as sophomores in high school. So anyways, we go and fuck, I forgot to erase the footage on this. God damn it. New house, still figuring shit out. Just gotta make sure that doesn't click over. So that day, God, it's so hard to tell a story with omitting names because I want to say names and it's just
Yeah.
And beep.
No, don't say names. Don't say names.
But anyways, we get the hookah and we drop Joe back off at his house where I end up being his neighbor just like 6 months later. But we go back to my best friend's house. That's a good way of doing it without doing it. And he's about to, God, I can't tell it. Fuck, he's gonna kill me. He goes back and him and this girl are going to,
Bone?
yeah, but for the first time. I'm trying to be as democratic as possible. And so like, we're like, I'm leave, like, you know what I mean? Like we're supposed to be hanging out and then he like gets the op and then he's like, yeah, like, sorry guys. And I'm like,
What the
what
fuck?
the fuck? Like, we're supposed to be ripping hookah, and he's getting a nut. I'm like, this is not how
The first time nut?
Yeah, like, this is not how this is supposed to be going. But anyways, so that's the day of the first shoot where we're like so
So
excited.
he was like, guys, you got to leave. I'm
no,
losing
he was
the
like,
V
you
card.
can stay here. He's like, you can stay in the front room. He's like, I'd just be back there. And I was like, I think I'll just stay. I think I'm gonna leave.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like such a spur of the moment thing where he was like, obviously, first thing he's like, didn't know how to react. You can't say no, but at the same time, he's like, my boy, like, he was trying to be one of the, like, a boy trying to,
Hope he
like,
wrapped up.
I think he did. I think he did.
Good.
Actually,
Good.
I'm not going to go into why I know he did, but yes, he did.
Oh!
Yes, he did. It's just it's a funny story. Too many funny stories. Can't get into the weeds. But anyways, going back to the fingies in the mouth. We're sitting there with said hookah now. This is maybe that summer, so a few months later, and our friend's trying to learn how to blow O's, right, with the hookah, and it's like annoying. Like, a lot of us could do it, right? And it's like not a big deal, but it's like at all. This kid's like, I'm gonna blow. Oh, like he's like, so he's getting hammered, and like he's never.
What are you guys getting hammered on? Just like
UV.
UV. They still make that?
I don't know.
Oh, that just
yeah. I mean, and we're sitting in a
I used to drink UV in college.
maybe a 5 foot by 5 foot box with 8 dudes in it. It's the treehouse. It's the treehouse. And so we're all sitting in it. It's what we did. We just
hitting UV and hookah.
Exactly.
I love that.
Just passing it around. So all of us were like, again, pretty hammered, but like this guy, like we've kind of stopped hitting the hookah, like it's died down, and he's like, I'm blowing O's. And he's like, as the night goes on, he's just like, I blow O's. And he's like out of it. And like, he's just like, at one point, like half the people are down, like shooting hoops in this kid's backyard. Half of us are up there, and like out of nowhere, he takes a bottle and just starts glue, glue, you know what I mean? Just bubbles, just glue, glue, and it's like, oh my God. Like 5 minutes later, he's like blacked, and we're in a tree house, so there's like these steep ass steps.
Yeah.
This kid is blacked out of his mind, and so I like get him in the like put him on my back, but like I just have his arms, and I'm like holding his arms like this as I'm like walking him down because he like too fucked up, can't even like be guided down. There's no railing on either side, and so we sit there and like he's like trying to like throw up, but like can't, like there's nothing coming up, like, and he's like, and like then he's like going in and out of conscious, and like I said, we're still so young into drinking right now, like we're panicking. Someone's like fucking like he's got to throw
We
up.
gotta go.
No, and so like we like so we had the backpack, which was like filled with shit, and you would put it on, and so like they wouldn't roll onto their back and throw up in their mouths. So we throw the backpack on them, they'd be stuck on their side, and at least they throw up. They're throwing up out of their mouth, right? So it's like we had that, but like someone's like, we need to make him throw up. Like his stomach, he's gonna be fucked up. Like he could, like, I forget who was blowing it out of proportion, but someone blew it out of proportion.
Probably
so I fucking stuck the old fingies in, grabbed.
So you stepped up. You stepped up.
Always. It gets better. I fucking, it gets
Mouth to
worse.
mouth?
No, it gets worse for him, better for me. So I fucking make him grab you, fucking make him throw up, and he's like throws like clear, like green, like, but it's like it's clear. You know what I mean? Like it's just pure UV coming up. It's like disgusting. And he throws up for like 5 minutes, just coming out. Disgusting. And so then people are like, he's got to get something else. Like someone's got to get him some water. And so like we're trying to get him water, and it's like he's not, like can't even swallow. Like it's just like pouring out of his mouth. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll baby bird him ice. So I fucking munch up ice and fucking throw it down his throat, and it just melt. Like you were watching it, and it like melts down his throat, and like that's the only way he would drink water was fucking.
That is disgusting.
That was all in one night, and that was, I mean, great times. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's so fun.
I had one. It's kind of not like that, but we had just my second night in slow ever,
Oh, wow.
and it was during WoW week, and this was the first night I went out with Kyle drinking ever.
boys.
And we went. I might have told you the story before, but we went to this guy in our WoW group. We're all in the same dorm room, and he's like, "Hey, my friend, she's a senior. She lives up in these apartments. Like, let's go. So they have a bunch of alcohol for us. She said we can go." And we're like, "In, let's rock. Like, let's roll out." And I was like, I don't know if I think Joe's in some of his group, but we're like, all right, let's go. So it was this guy's name we call, again, this isn't racist, but there was 2 Joes on our floor, and we called him Black Joe, like Black Doug from Hangover.
White Joe just went.
Yeah.
It's just not. It doesn't.
We can't say you couldn't do that this time, but
and I'm sure Black Joe loved it.
we're like, hey, Black Joe.
What's up? He's just who he was.
So we go. It's me, the guy Joe, Kyle, and this guy Will. And this guy Will was kind of like, he was a little weird, and he was like trying to be like, oh, like, yeah, like that sounds good, guys. Like, let's go do that. Like, he was like super like anxious.
This is freshman year.
This is day 2. This is day 2. And Kyle and I were like, I don't want to say we were vibing, but like we're both like athletes. Like, yeah, let's go.
You can tell right away.
Right.
Yeah.
So we go up to this apartment, and these girls come out, and they're like, and the one dude was like trying to hook up this one girl. It was actually kind of hot, but they're like, all right, like freshmen, you guys drink this. And it was a fucking bottle of Taka.
Oh.
Like literally what you clean shit with, like plastic bottle of Russian vodka.
A few of those in the shoreline in my day.
Disgusting. And it was like no chasers. Like we're chased with smiles. Literally, we're just going.
Is that where you got that?
Yeah, we chase the smiles. Chase the smiles. We chase the smiles.
Jesus Christ.
We go, we just pass around, and it's like cold. We're going, and like all of a sudden, like we probably like get half of it, and we're just like all like within 15 minutes, just fucked up. And then we're like talking, and I'm talking with Kyle, and I just ruined his nickname, but Will. It's like he's just getting weird, and he's like, guys, like we're gonna be doing this every weekend. Like I love you. Day two. Like I love you guys. And Kyle looks at me, he's like, what the fuck are you saying? Like it was disgusting.
That is so good.
We're dying laughing. So then it like Kyle and I like we kind of broke off from the group, and like everyone kind of did their own thing. But that was kind of like the pre-game-ish thing or whatever. Right. So we're supposed to be back at our dorm. We're supposed to do an activity at 9 a.m. the next day. I think we're gonna walk to the bowling alley. So Kyle and I get back, and we're fine or whatever, and we're hungover or whatever. And we get to the bowling alley at 9 a.m. and we're sitting there, and we're like, where's Will?
Never showed up.
Didn't show up to the alley. This is probably like 11:30, 12 now. No sign of him. We're like, should we be fucking worried? Like, no, I don't think anyone. Or no, I think the WoW guy, our group leader, and we told him, we're like, hey, because he's a cool guy. He was like a junior, I think. We're like, his name is Matt. Like Matt, dude, we went out drinking last night, and we don't know where he is. He's like, oh fuck. He's like, he's calling him. I think he finally picked up like at 1, and he comes back. And he's like walking and like disheveled, like what the fuck? Yeah, we're like, what happened, dude? He's like, dude, you guys left, and like last thing I know, like I woke up in a parking lot. This like I woke up by a dumpster. I don't know what happened. And we're like, what the? So we called him P-Lot Will his whole year. P-Lot Will. Like that is P-Lot Will.
Well, and that's
wild.
I'm surprised he didn't get arrested. You know how easy it is, and so they're picking people up.
I know. I literally think he like was like trying to hide from something, and he literally just fell asleep by a dumpster.
Fucking weaves in his hair.
Yeah.
And shit. Oh my god. Oh, good times. Simpler times, man.
Chase the smiles. Simpler times.
Chase the smiles, and he said it ever since. Got it day 2 in slow and has not stopped. Fuck. All right. Well, you boys got anything before we go, Boog? I thought that was your CCS ring. You're getting a ring. You're gonna double up. You should fucking.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like if I should get the CCS on the pinky ring, but
in a pinky.
Wow, get size.
No, but then I thought you get different, like multiple championships when you did different fingers. But I'll just not wear this.
No, I think it's all the same size. They just they have it on different hands, right? They don't.
No, I'm sure Brady got one of his rings for his pinky.
No, you get it all for one.
I don't know. That's a good
something to
question.
look
That's a
up.
good question. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you get it
that's-
all for one.
I don't know. Because I feel
There's
like the
no
Jordan one did. Because I feel like the picture of Jordan where he's like, the one where he's sitting like this, I feel like the pinky one is a little bit big. But
Well, if you think about it, what's your thickest?
The middle.
middle, then probably pointer, ring. But those guys' hands are all fucked up from being
Yeah,
jammed,
exactly,
so it's
yeah.
like,
And they're
get
just
somebody to get
giant
over
hands
and
in
knuckle.
general.
I don't know. Let's look that up. Let's bring some intel.
Because you don't get one for like your thumb.
Would be sick.
Unless you're Brady.
That's what I mean. Unless you know you're getting fucking a fifth and a six.
Because Steph and Draymond, you think they all got it for one finger?
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
don't know. You gotta look that up.
We do. I mean, that's a good question because, like, how would you display them too? Is like I would get a mold of my hand and they'd be sitting on. You know what I mean, in a display.
You don't wear one a night.
You don't wear all four. No, you would not wear all four.
Jim.
If
Who's
you're
side are you
going to
leaning
a
right
Hall
now?
of Fame induction, are you wearing one?
You have to be so careful about how you move your hand if you have four fucking rings on.
That's true.
And they're not like you understand that those ones are giant.
Yeah.
Like so literally if you had them all on, your hand would be like literally a claw that night. Like you wouldn't be able to do anything.
You just keep showing that.
Yeah, I know, and then you couldn't do anything else. Literally you'd be one-handed.
You can play. Just sit there. And
Fuck Clay, bro.
someone look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Get us an answer. Fuck Clay. Fuck Pajemski. Fuck Gary Payton. Fuck Steve Kerr.
Whoa, whoa.
Trash. They need a full reboot. I would trade Steph.
Up 1-0.
Trade him to the Lakers.
Oh, yeah, 1-0. That's their ass. Yeah, trade Steph to the Lakers. I'd be down. I'd be cool with that. Gary Payton, people love him. Just fraud check, bro.
Love him or hate him.
Fraud check. How about Bo Nickel on fraud check? Boog, thoughts?
I called it.
You did call it. You just got body shots. Just couldn't take the body shots.
Is he on
guess
fight
what?
So
night?
the AI overview says while the ring finger on the right hand is the traditional spot for championship rings, players with multiple rings can choose which finger to wear their newest one on, according to Jostens. There's no strict rule about which finger to wear it on, and personal preference is often the deciding factor.
See, you do you. That's what they're saying. They're saying, Boog me. You do you, man. Jostens is the king of the ring, man.
Are there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be getting a Coug ring here pretty
That's
soon.
sick. Pop's getting one.
Yes.
That's so good. That is.
Which I mean, he kind of.
I mean,
The
people
way
are
he-
saying the way he came into the Santa Teresa game at the end and was doing X's and O's, just took over. They're
For me?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I asked if I
No,
should-
wait,
I'm
no.
just
What
fucking with you.
what game was that? That was
Was it Pioneer?
no, it was Westmont.
For me?
No, it wasn't.
No,
the
it wasn't.
Westmont
No, it
one.
wasn't Westmont. It was the game before Westmont.
Yeah, and it didn't like actually happen. That I really stretched the truth on that. Tay
Actually,
Meek
it
just
might
said-
have been no. It might have no. Because I
It was
texted.
Santa
It might have
Teresa,
been
right?
Westmont.
Yeah, I think it was Santa Teresa. Tay Meek just said he came down and was like he couldn't hold his tongue, and he was like on one out of like the last out of bounds play, he like pointed one thing out, and that was it. But I was like,
No, I think he took the knee down in Westmont, and then I'd send him like
He
it
never
looked
went-
like Dad overtook a huddle or something.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. No, he definitely
was
did
just
because I sent. I'll look at the text. He definitely
I was fucking around.
took a huddle over.
No,
Sorry,
I mean,
holy Lord,
I
I don't know if it was Westmont.
I was
though.
where I mean, he told me to take a timeout late in the Westmont game when we were kind of tired, but the Santa Teresa game, and it was the correct move. I had one player in, I had 22 in, and I was like, should I put 25 in for defense? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, you're a first year coach, so hey, you won the league. Fucking lost one game. You're doing all right, brother.
There's new people coming to the league though, so we'll see.
I mean, are we getting 3 weeks, 1 league? That's crazy. That's absolutely.
I thought it was 2 Meeks and a Riley, isn't that?
Well, I've heard the third Meek, if he's coach number 4, he may want to just take take his talents down to the JV level and be a head guy. But that's not set in stone. But yeah. I think you're right. Sorry, go on. I want your first thoughts. Just fire me. This will be what we end on.
I only have one thought. The reigning champs will be defending champs.
Let's fucking go. Oof. Cougs, baby.
Ride high.
Is that their slogan?
No, that's Cow Paws for the love Mustangs.
Same stakes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'll be on the sideline in a cowboy hat.
Wow, if you pulled out just wrangling.
He's a wrangler.
Wrangle the boys. Got to wrangle my Mustangs.
Wranglers.
Incredible. All right. Till next time, y'all. Peace.